And we are live. Welcome, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're joining us from. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Tonight, if you're watching live, you can just say hello in the comment box and let us know where you're tuning in from. Guys, my name is Patrice Williams. I'll be your host for tonight's conversation. And we are having a topic that many people can relate to. You start realizing you need another option. Sometimes life has a way of making us stop and think. Maybe it's of the rising cost of living. Maybe it's wanting more flexibility, and maybe wanting to spend more time with your family. Maybe you want more choices for your future. So tonight live is all about hearing from two incredible women who have walked their own unique path. I'm so excited to welcome Chaussette and Joan, who will be sharing their personal journeys, what led them to
Hi.
start looking for other options, and the challenges they face, they've learned along the way. So this isn't about pressure. I'm not here about to convince anyone or anything. It's simple about people sharing their real experiences. So let's get started. Shased, thank you so much for being here. Please introduce yourself and tell us
hmm
a little bit about who you are and what life looked like before you started looking for another option.
Well, thank you, Patrice, for having me here. I really appreciate you inviting me here to share my story. My name is Sachet, and I'm a mom first, a wife, a daughter, a caregiver, and what I do on a daily basis, I'm a mortgage broker here in Ontario, Canada. And what led me to looking for more is the fact that I had caregiving challenges, flexibility, and I want more. I need more in terms of financial freedom too, as well, the income. You know what I mean? You don't want to be tied to, to the everyday system of wanting more, giving all of that burnt out, you don't have time for family, you're not making enough income. It's a lot. It's a lot going on there. So that's what made me wanting more, and this business have that to offer. Yes, yes. Thank you, Patrice.
Thank you so much, Chasette. And let me
hmm
go to Joan. We'd love to hear from you. Please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about who you are and what led you to start exploring other possibilities.
Thank you, Patrice. Thank you. My name is Joan. I'm from Jamaica. I'm a wife. I'm a mom. I'm also an early childhood educator by profession. And what led me to start looking for options was I immigrated to Canada recently and with big hopes, big dreams. You know, back home, we got the impression as if money was growing on tree here. But when I got here, I realized that there was no money on the tree. Maybe who came before me had picked all the money. I'm not sure, but I couldn't find it. So even though I was working, I was stressed because I was living paycheck to paycheck. I had was to work like multiple jobs. This time of the evening, I will be preparing to go to my other 8 hour shift. So I'm not coming back until tomorrow morning. So those things left me feel unfulfilled, depressed, and as a woman, when you reach certain age and you don't accomplish what you thought you would have accomplished, it can leave a bad taste in your mouth. So I began looking for something, and that's how I came across this business. And since then, my future looked bright. Thank
hmm
you, Patrice.
Yes, guys. So for those who do not know who I am, I'm Patrice Williams. Let me introduce myself. I'm Patrice Williams. Yes, I am original. We all Jamaicans from St. Elizabeth. What to looking for more is the fact that I have a son who's a special needs, and anyone who knows, it's come with a lot of challenges and I was doing a job as a PSW. It's a job that a lot of burnout, a lot of you know not really have time for yourself by the time you get home from work. I'm so burnt out and so tired, and that's why into looking for something that can give more flexibility and time freedom with my son, not to mention an extra stream of income. And that's why I started looking for something different. So let me get into the first question. Um so what was happening in your this question is for Joan. What was happening in your life that made you start looking for another way to earn income?
Oh, thank you for that question, Patrice. As mentioned before, I immigrated to Canada with big hopes, big dream, looking for the money that was on the tree, and I couldn't find it. I was working, I have a job, but I wasn't getting ahead. I was living paycheck to paycheck, and I knew I wanted more for myself because I didn't plan to spend the rest of my life working. And the direction my life was heading is like I didn't see myself retiring, or even when I reached the retirement age, I would have enough funds saved up to do that. And I want freedom. I want flexibility. I want to do things without feeling limited. So my main reason is for freedom, flexibility, having the option to do the things I want. And as I said, the shock that I got after immigrating, that alone made me start to look for something else because I knew there must be something else. This couldn't be it, you know? This could not be it. That's what I told myself. This could not be it. There must be something else out there. And that I began looking, and then I came across this business, and I love every moment of it. I'm feeling more fulfilled. I'm working towards my goal. I now set goals and work towards achieve them. Everything look possible now. It's not like before. Everything looked impossible. I was working, but I couldn't see past paying the bills. And I wanted more than that for myself. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Let me go on to Starset. What's the same question? What was happening in your life that made you start looking for another way to earn income?
Well, to what was happening in my life is the fact that my husband took sick and then my mother took sick. So I had two serious illness in my family, and this just me, and we have one child together, which he's still underage. So I have to make sure, so I was a sole breadwinner, which I am. And, if you're, I was, uh, what made me looking for more, I want to have something where I don't have to be present, show up like present at a location in order to earn, right? So that's what made me looking for something different, because this business allow you to be anywhere. It could be you earn while you're sleeping on automation. So that's
Mhm.
what I wanted, and that's what I come across with this online business and what it can do and give to people out there. So that's what made me looking for more. Thank you, Patrice, for that
Thank
question.
you,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. Yes, guys, as you hear Susset and Joan, that they were looking for something different, something that can give them more freedom and flexibility and an extra stream of income. And that's what this business is all about. This business gives you all those things right here. So, guys, if you're looking for an extra stream of income, you're welcome to see our information and reach out to any one of us. So my second question here, Shurset, before
Mhm.
getting started, what were some fears or doubts you had?
My biggest fear and doubt that I had was it's online. And because it's online, I am not sure if this business is legit. That was my biggest fear. However, when I watched the free webinar, I get to see real people, like real people. Even though the ad that brought me in was a real person, I still had a little bit of doubt, still, regardless. And I saw real people, and I'm like, huh, these things look real, you know? And then when I move on further and get access, like, a little bit more access, because without getting doing your due diligence and do your research, you're not going to really understand what this business have to offer. And I say to anybody, do your due diligence. Don't just take what we say, because this business is 100% legit. I did my due diligence. Me being a mortgage broker, I cannot be mixed up in anything that's illegal out there, because I have a license to uphold. I have a business that I'm running in the background with that, so I can't be doing stuff like that. So I did my due diligence, and when I found out that it was legit, it was all hands in at that point. I just wanted to be a part of it, and any business that is registered to any government agency, it doesn't matter. It is 100% legit, guys. So that's all. And thank you very much, Patrice, for that question. I really do appreciate that question.
Thank you so much,
Mhm.
um, Charset. And for you, Joan, the same question. What before getting started, what were some fears or doubts you had?
Yes, I share the same thing with Sasha. My main fear was, what if it's not real? you know because when it comes to online space, a lot of things can look real and it's not real. So that was one of my biggest fear. My next fear was being putting myself out there on social media, because I wasn't a social media person. Because after getting over the fear that the business is real, going in the community, see what it has to offer, see the different income streams, see how people earn income, and see what it is doing for others. Then that fear gone. Now, my next year, how am I going to put myself out there? I'm not on social media. People are going to see me. And how am I going to do that? That was one of my fear. But my why was bigger than my fear. So I took the leap of faith, start putting myself out there, even though I really didn't know what I was doing at the beginning, because I can remember my first go live. Oh my God, that was something else. So I didn't have any tech skill when it comes to the online space, but I was determined to do it and get it right. And that's what I am doing all now. And that's how I overcome it, by just keep doing it, keep showing up. Because as I said, my why was bigger than my fear. And if you know me, I always said, whenever you face your fear get afraid of you. So that's what I did. And my fear is gone. Thank you.
Yes, guys, thank you so much for that question, for that answer. Because yes, Charset, because you wanted more. That's why you go there and do it anyways. And you said, as a mortgage broker, you have a license, and this business is a legitimate business. Why would you go into something that's not real? Because you don't want to lose your license. This is a business that is legitimate, and there's nothing to worry. But we want you to do your due diligence, and that's why we always provide you the information for you to go about and do your due diligence. And Joan, you're saying your fear about getting on live, doing live, and how to overcome that. It's the same thing when starting something new, when starting even your job, anything that you're starting. There's gonna be a fright or a fear that within you, that, oh, I wonder if it's going good, I wonder if it's gonna work out for me. All these things come in your head. But once you get started and do it all the time, consistency is the key to overcome your fear. So that's what we're doing, because we wanted more. And that's why we are on here telling people about, try something different and see what it may lead up to. Because if we didn't try, we wouldn't be here talking to you live. So that's why we want you guys to see what is out there that can make a something flexible and being successful for you guys. So the next question here is many people ask this question, you know, they see the free webinar, but they're asking why do you have to pay a membership fee, which is important, and what value do people receive when they get started? So this question is to Shosette.
Okay. Thank you very much, Patrice, for that question. I just want to put it out there, right? When you pay for something, you pay more attention. You actually care more when you pay for something. And I can tell you this, like, look at so many places out there that you have to pay a membership. Look at Costco. Look how much people is at Costco every day paying a membership, and they pay attention to the price or what's on sale at Costco. They pay so, and any other store, yes, there are sales. They do pay attention, but not as closely as when you pay for a membership. Anything, any Costco, I can tell you, any Costco member, you ask them, they know what's on sale at Costco because they paid for a membership. You ask somebody what's on sale at Walmart, one or two might know. You don't have to pay a membership. So they're just like, oh, if it's goes something else on sale next week. So that's the reason, it's so important. I didn't mind paying for something to get access to actually do my due diligence. So that's one of the reasons why it's so important to pay that one-time membership fee so you can actually pay attention. Because if you want more, you just have to pay to get that information, right? Thank you so much, Patrice, for that question.
Yes, thank you. And the same question to you, Joan. Why is paying the membership fee important? And what value do people receive when they get started?
Thank you for that question, Patrice. That's a very important question. And I want to take it from this point of view. In the online space, there are many different people out there. People are in the online space for various reasons, right? Not everyone who might see your service really need it, even though they might click on it and say they need it, because some people is out there for different reasons. So we have thousands of people that inquire about our business model every day. And as Sachet said, no one is not going to take their credit card and sign up for something if they are not really serious. The ones that do not sign up, they are not serious about it. I'm going to give you a perfect example. I'm a member of a gym. I pay the membership fee. And my membership fee is for me to access whatever service or see whatever service the gym offer. If I want a personal trainer, I have to pay for that different. If I want to go to different classes, I have to pay for that different. So in when it comes to a business, there's only two things you have there to run a business: a service or a product. So when you pay that membership fee, you're paying for a service. And the good things about this membership fee, it is refundable. So, saying this to say that we don't want to waste our time and we don't want to waste your time. If you pay that membership fee, that means you are interested in our business model. So, we are going to reach out to you and we are going to show you what we have to offer. That membership fee gives you access to the companies that we are affiliated with, our business model, how it works, the automated system and tools. So you're getting a service for your money, right? And it also goes for your website if you decide to start the business. If you don't decide to start the business, you get a refund within 30 days. So you have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose, and you leave with what is inside the business. So you actually gain from it. So you gain a service. It's not like you're walking away with nothing. You're walking away with knowing what the business offer. Know that, okay, I'm not ready to start it now, or I'm ready, or I will check back next year or next week, and you get back your money, right? So that's a lot. That's a lot for someone who is looking for something different. That's a lot for someone who's looking for options. Serious people who are looking for option, I'm sure they wouldn't mind paying that refundable fee. Thank you so much, Patrice.
Thank you so much, guys, ladies. Listen, this is well explained. Well explained because I don't have anything to add. You guys did it. Explain it very well for people to who out there right now who's watching and asking these questions. And here is the answer. That is what it is right now. So let me go into the next question. So there are many online business models available. What made this business stand out to you compared to other opportunities you have seen? I go to the next, please.
Okay, so thank you, Patrice, for that question. And I'm going to say it again. Being in a commission based environment for over 20 odd years, and when I actually got access to the business model, see how the business operate and the compensation package, that's what blew me away. I've never seen anything like this. Like if people ever people really, anyone that's an accountant or people that deal with numbers will understand it. The first thing they'll get is that. Someone else that don't, they may take a little bit of time to get that, but that was the biggest thing for me that blew me away. The compensation plan, because I've never seen a compensation plan. After a while, you can pass it on to your next generation. Like even if I'm here in the mortgage business and if I'm not present to do the work, I can't pass it on. And if my generation not really present, they're not going to be making any money. The business is going to close down. I've never seen it. So this is why I was blown away and I wanted to be a part of it. So yeah, that's what, yeah, made up my mind right away. Thank you for
Okay.
that question, Patrice. Thank you.
Thank you
And the
so much.
support the community support that we have. One thing to get into business, sorry, and then when you have that support to guide you along the way, because anybody can start a business, doesn't matter. But when you don't got the support, business not going to last. You get frustrated, you get fed up. The key thing is that we have that support, that coaching, and that mentorship to guide you, to help you, as long as you're disciplined and coachable. If you don't have discipline and coachable, we can't help you. But if you're disciplined and coachable, the system is proven, so you'll see results. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for that answers.
Mm.
And the same question for Joan. What made this business stand out to you compared to other opportunities you may have seen?
Thank you, Patrice. And I love this question because I'm telling you, as Sachet said, the compensation chart. I've never seen anything like that. And also the low startup costs, the community. This business is global. Through this business, I've known people from all across the globe. You name a country, and I know someone there. Before this business, as I mentioned before, I was new to Canada anyway. So I know a lot of people. My circle is wide. And the next thing, you can do this business from anywhere. Anywhere you choose to do this business, you can do it from. Not to mention, I'm into early retirement, the residual income. That is something else. I've never seen an online business that offer this. And I've never seen an online business. It might be there, but I've never seen it. And if anyone watching this and know of any other online business that is registered with the government, pay residual income, have a retirement package, have a global community, they can reach out and let me know which one that is. Because I've never seen it before. I have never seen it. There, to me, there is no other business like this one. And the low startup cost, not to mention the membership fee, because I'm going back to that membership fee. That same membership fee, if you decide to launch your business, that's the membership fee that pay for your website, your VIP coaching call, your training, lifetime of training and mentorship. I've never seen anything like this. And I would recommend anyone that is looking for something in the online space, check this out. I'm not here to convince you. I am just here to pass on the information because I wish I had known this before. I wish I had started my business before because that's the only regret I have right now. Just check it out. There's nothing like it. Thank you, Patrice.
Yes, yes, guys. There's nothing like this business. I was blown away myself when I started, because I was like, wow, this is unbelievable, unreal, because I never seen anything like this. The community, the mentorship, the coaching that is inside there, not to mention the income, and something that has a legacy, passing on to generation and to generation. So what more could a business have? I never seen such thing, but I'm so grateful that I'm here. And that's why we are passing, letting people know that there's more out there. You just need to take a look into something that's real. And this is one of them that is real. It's a legitimate business. It's been in so many countries right now and counting. The community, no, you're not alone doing this business. We have a community of people that is there to help you each and every way. So you don't need to be afraid. We welcome you inside here. Come and see what is happening. The information is there. Is for you. It's just for you to have that open mind that you want more. you know you want more for yourself, and you want more for your family. And if you're ready, reach out to one of us here online. Our information is there, our website, our name are there, and these are real government names, guys. This is nothing fake over here. We don't deal with fake. It's 100% real inside here. So guys, reach out to any one of us, and we'll be here to hold you by the hand, and give you all the information that we learn, we get. That's why we're passing on to you. We're not here to convince anyone. We are not here to convince anyone. We're just here to share the information and education. That's about it. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
So my next question here. So how important has the training, mentorship, and community been in helping you stay consistent? Let me go to Joan.
Well, it is very important because, as I said when initially started, when I started my business, I have no idea what I was doing. One thing I knew for sure is that I wanted more. And because of the training, I had no doubt that I would be successful in knowing what I was doing and grow my business. So, and the community, it is so important because, as I said, this is a global community. And I remember some nights when people would be sleeping in Canada, I could go into the business group and message and ask a question because some part in the world, some place in the world, there was morning. It is morning that time, and I would get an answer from it. So it's play a very important role. The community, it does, it does, and it's so helpful because everyone is just there to help each other. They're willing to help. So, and that means a lot when you're new into something and you're not sure what you're doing. To have a community that is there to help you at any time. There's no one to discriminate and saying because the goals are the same. We all have the same goal. We want more. We want to see the best for each other. And that is the next thing about this business model. We are not fighting against each other because you have some business, you have to fight against each other to succeed. This is not that type of business. We grow together. When one person grow, the next person grow also. It's not that we're taking from each other. We're adding to each other. We're complementing each other. We utilize our skills. If, for example, I wasn't good at texting, I could call someone and say, "Oh, how do you do this?" I remember at a last live I had, the lady was talking about when she started the business, she didn't even know how to copy and paste. That maybe sound like something simple to people who know how to do it, but to her it wasn't simple. but from the community, she could get help. I know she's a pro. So the community play a very important role in this business. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let me go for the same question to Shasette. For someone watching tonight who is curious but still unsure, what would you like them to know?
Okay, so the most important thing that I'd like them to know, don't let the money hold you back. Once you're ready and you want more, register and sign up for the free information session. And the reason being, because if you want to get in, if you're living in Canada, USA, or UK, we do offer the financing options for your low startup costs, even if your credit score is low. So don't let because of money hold you back there. Just check it out. You'll be blown away. It is there. We work with you once you have that readiness and you're willing to be coachable, you're disciplined and you're coachable. We're here to guide you. And the community that you're going to get, the help and the support is amazing. So don't let that hold you back. Don't let fear hold you back. Just check it out. Check it out, guys. The only thing you pretty much may have to take out of your pocket right away is that one time membership fee. And that's very low. That's very low. At the price of gas right now to fill up your tank, that's cheaper than to fill up your tank right now. So maybe don't drive the car for that 1 week and check this out. That's what I would do. Go on the bus or something like that and check
I
this
don't
out.
buy that
Invest
pair
in
of
yourself.
shoes.
Yeah, but for your membership fee, it's cheaper than filling up your tank of gas.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's what it is. So you can always check it out. And thank you very much for that question, Patrice.
Thank you so much, ladies.
Mhm.
Joan, for the last, for someone watching out there tonight who is curious but still unsure, what would you like that them to know, Joan? What would you like them to know?
Follow your gut, as my grandmother said. If you feel like you need a change or you need something else, just step out and do it. Don't be afraid. Face your fear and your fear become afraid of you. We all can do better for ourselves. The only person that's standing between we and our success is ourselves. We can do anything we put our mind to. As long as we have God, God is make everything possible. So you don't need a forget about fear. Don't put more faith in fear than you put in yourself. Start believing in yourself. You can do anything. Traditional way of earning is no longer secure. People are losing their jobs left, right, and center. And let me ask you this tonight. For those of you who are in the traditional system, if you should lose your job tomorrow, do you think you'll be able to pay your bills?
Mhm.
Well, try and answer that question. When you're in the online space, you don't have to continue working to receive income. It generates income even when you're sleeping. Wouldn't you want to be, wouldn't you want to have this option? I know I do. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies. And before we wrapped up, I love each of you to share one final piece of encouragement to anyone who is watching here tonight, whether they're watching the live or the replay.
Okay. Thank you for that, Patrice. And I'm going to speak um, to the ladies out there right now, to the ladies. Ladies, you think you need permission to do something. You don't need permission. You give yourself that permission. We've come a far way where women always have to ask for permission. You don't need it. This is 2026. You don't need nobody's permission to wanting more. We've always been there in the background, taking care of you, the kids, taking care of everything else there, guys. It's time now we step out and give ourselves that permission. You got to start celebrating you. You got to celebrate me. That's the year 2026. Ladies, that's what we need to do. Thank you very much, Patrice.
Thank you. And for you, Joan, share one final encouragement for anyone out there watching us tonight or watching the replay.
Thank you, Patrice. I'm going to call out the ladies too, especially immigrants. You don't need permission. We all immigrated for a better future. And I'm going to say this, over 500,000 new immigrants come to Canada alone every year. Those who are successful have a plan. Start planning today. We can help you to do just that. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies, for sharing your stories and your experiences tonight. Thank you for to everyone who joined us live and everyone who is going to watch the replay. And if tonight conversation resonate with you and you'd like to learn more, feel free to reach out to us. We'll be happy to share the information about our complimentary information session where you can learn more and decide whether it's something that aligns with your goal. Guys, we're not here to pressure you. We're not here to convince you. We're just here to bring just the information and clarity so you can have an understanding of what this business is all about. Thank you again for spending part of your evening with us. Guys, have a wonderful night, everyone, and we'll see you on the next live.
Thank